We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Jose Barrios will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
So striding in, Brian O'Grady. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Brian O'Grady.
First pitch on its way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game. Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Wendell, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Has a look, now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Slurve in there. It's 2-1. Barrios has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out. This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left, number 23 for him thus far, as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first, and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ji-Man Choi. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
A strike, and it's 3-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Jalen Beeks is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Digging in now, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Batting second, the first baseman,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Buxton aboard here at first with nobody out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
batting third.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base paths in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The right fielder, Miguel.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one. 2 out, nobody on. On a good curveball, came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. And that's down into left center for a base hit. The relay, Crow won't get him.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
So striding forward now, Mitch Garver. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Good on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Twins 2, the Rays 1. Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
At the plate now, Willie Adames, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 5 homers and 36 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Sano is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They still trail it here 2-1. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Beeks, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 12th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Adames scoops it up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 11 home runs, and 23 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Bases are empty. One man out. Grounded weakly to the left. Thought about coming home, but he'll go to first instead. Throw gets him. Two down. So bases are empty here with two gone. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Diaz, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Perez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
3-2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Brian O'Grady, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, here he is trying to keep a hitting streak alive, and he gets plunked. Like the pitcher on the mound said, here, try and hit this one. He's got a chance to make it happen right here, though. Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1.
That's Bolton.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And the payoff pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So stepping in, Joey Wendell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Line drive to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 8.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. Our score remains 2-1. bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Byron Buxton. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
To the plate now, Max Kepler. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's ball one. Kepler sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Now the 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. From the belt, kicks and deals, and that misses ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player,
here's Miguel Sano, picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
the count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, race manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Fly ball out toward left center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 2-1. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And the 2-1.
Hey, dude.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 24.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's Donaldson. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Another one sent foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 2-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And now a pitch on the way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Digging in, Michael Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Outside.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian O'Grady. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and one.
Outside.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in once again, Joey Wendell. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. From the stretch.
At the ball. 1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. They still trail it here 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Striding forward now is the DH, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Avila, a native Floridian. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Byron Buxton now. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's safe.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box now, Max Kepler, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Polanco is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season?
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 2, the Rays 1. Ready for another chance? Brandon Lau. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. He's set. Here it comes. And that's dead center for strike 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch. There's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. The only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And up next will be Willie Adames. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fastball well outside. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Three and 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Our score remains 2-1. Colin Poche enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
The next twin up, Miguel Sano. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Miguel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The next 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more to short. Adames brings it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready for another shot now, Mitch Garver. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Tyler.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kevin Kiermaier.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 0-1 delivery. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one, but in this situation he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Payoff pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate now, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batter.
Riding in once again, Michael Perez. He flew out in his last at bat. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Now batting, Brian O'Grady. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Twins are out in front, 2-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. The short hit hard. Adames picks it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Out of play. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 0-2 home. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Alex Avila. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on its way to Avila. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And another foul ball. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit down the line at first. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Taylor Rogers is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Taylor Rogers.
Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2.
Joey Wendell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Lau. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Ready once again, Ji-Man Choi. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Inside ball.
Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Ready with the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Rays strand just the one. They're down 2-1. Chaz Rowe is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Chaz Rowe.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Byron Buxton will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
This is line to left. O'Grady is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
At the plate, Max Kepler. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes.
That's ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy. So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Weak grounder back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Twins 2, the Rays 1. Sergio Romo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Striding in, Willie Adames. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot count leverage, look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Kevin Kiermaier waits on deck. He's got it. The next 3-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Austin Meadows will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 17, Austin Meadows.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 home. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The count now at 2-2. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back easily. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Michael Perez waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Stepping up now, Michael Perez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Corey Guerin takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Stepping in now, Brian O'Grady, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Guerin, a 6'1" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Shot to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Brendan Lau, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Ready with the 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 22 on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases-loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does, jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Tyler Duffy takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's the Rays 7 and the Twins 2. Jose Alvarado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. No hits to this point.
The right fielder, Miguel Sano.
He's set and the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Kiermaier is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Ready now, Nelson Cruz. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Standing in, Mitch Garver, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. Final strike for the Twins. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month. and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Tampa Bay came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Chaz Rowe earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game.